Hi, and welcome to the Lion King. No, I'm just kidding. But that's what I feel like this looks like. So I'm about to show you all how I take this and fix it and curl it as I head out to go eat for my sister's birthday. So I have already, this is like day 4 hair. And I love not washing my hair every day. I used to not be able to do that, but I've gotten to a point where I can do that. And I washed it last night, and then I rinsed it. When I say washed it, I used water. There's no shampoo. And then I use this waterless cleansing foam, and so I put that in there while it's still wet. Let it air dry, okay? And then I go back in with it, and then I do it when it's dry also. So, love this. I'll put it in the comments. Then I'm gonna use the tropical, it smells so good, y'all. The Batiste, I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm gonna shake it because you wanna make sure you get it all shook up. And I'm just gonna spray at my roots in sections. And I'm gonna massage that in. Okay, and then I'm gonna continue to do that all the way through. Okay, so now that I've really done that all the way through, I can even go in with my hair dryer and my brush and really like seal the deal on the dry shampoo. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so I'm not a hairstylist. I feel like I should like preface with that. So a lot of that has really gotten into my roots where all the oil was, and it's helping to pull that out. So next what I'm gonna do is continue to style my hair. Everything I use is, I use really good shampoo and conditioner, but then a lot of my stuff, I'm just gonna be honest, I get it from drugstores because that's just life. I'll continue to use some of the dry shampoo throughout to add that texture, but majority of that has already been done, so I'm not gonna have to do it every single time. But once we get to the top roots, it's gonna be much more necessary. All right, so I'm using just a Remington, this is a 1.5 inch barrel. And my hair's not super long, so you'll see like it's just gonna, I like to give it just one real tight pull, and then I just let it hang. I'm not gonna touch it. That is something I have learned from watching other girls and then talking to like my best friend who's a hairstylist and then my hairstylist. Don't mess with them, right? Like, if you need to like just kind of pull it to the side, that's fine. Or if you want to pull it and kind of loosen it. I don't like to really pull it and loosen it because it's gonna eventually kind of fall on its own. So I'm gonna go around and do each section, curling it, turning it away from my face. And then I will spray each layer. And then we will style. sometimes you might want to do like a thinner section of hair, sometimes a thicker section, just depending on like the location of where that hair falls. It depends on how much I want to put into my curling iron. So the ones around my face, I tend to use smaller sections. The ones at the back, I just kind of maybe get a thicker section just because that, there's really no reason. Bit more dry shampoo if I feel like that's necessary. Usually it's going to be right there at the crown of my head, and then just really getting that mixed in. Now with my bangs, I'm just gonna kind of curl and pull so that it gets more of a loose. So I want it to help straighten, because I have like a cowlick right in there. I want it to straighten some of that, but then I want it to just curl it. But not like in a curl kind of way, you know? And then you just go back and you check to see if there were any pieces that got missed. Again, you're gonna spray it one more time. I'm gonna show you a trick I learned from a hairdresser. So you just wanna make sure everything is curled, and apparently these little ones didn't get enough. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more and go in. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is spray. And then I'm gonna spray my hand, because that's gonna leave a little bit of that tacky hairspray on my finger to help. So I'm not just like pulling it out, but I'm adding in some hairspray as well. And then anything that you need to kind of touch up, you know, if there's some that aren't curling the way you wanted them to, or if some are too tight, you can kind of pull them out, give yourself some oomph. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. So dry shampoo is your best friend when it comes to curling your hair, because it's definitely gonna help hold it better. My hair's on the thinner side, so that just really helps me to keep it lasting. And then after I've touched up, I won't really mess with much of the curls after I finally spray it, because it'll just naturally fall on its own. The more you mess with it, the flatter it's gonna look, the frizzier it's gonna look, and you're not gonna keep what you had started off with, okay? So, that is it, y'all. That is how I took that Lion King mane with some dry shampoo and some hairspray and a 1.5 inch barrel curling iron, Words, and turned it into that. So check it out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can check out all of my videos on makeup tutorials, hair, and I'll eventually get this one out there, the dip powder nail. So all things beauty right here at Kate's Beauty Corner. So definitely make sure you stick around, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you like the video.